down our picks for the top 10 secondary Pixar characters. For this list, we've focused on characters in feature-length Pixar films that aren't the protagonists or heroes of the story. Good and bad characters are fair game, regardless of how much screen time they have, as long as they're memorable.
Draw all the way back now to your cheek, that's right. Keep both eyes open. And loose.
Number 10. Aliens, Toy Story 2.
Strangers from the outside.
Though we see them in the first Toy Story movie, and they make a return in the third, it's in Toy Story 2 that these squeeze toy aliens actually become a part of Andy's group of playthings.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
Yeah, whatever.
These cute little green men are a bit one-dimensional, but it's hard not to fall for their repeated expressions of eternal gratitude.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
Will you just leave me alone?
In fact, they're so adorable that Mrs. Potato Head wants to adopt them.
You have saved our lives. We are eternally grateful.
You saved their lives. Oh, my hero. And they're so adorable. Let's adopt them.
Oh, no.
Number 9. Dean Abigail Hardscrabble, Monsters University.
Fail that exam, and you are out of the scaring program.
With a creepy yet elegant look inspired by a giant Amazonian centipede, Abigail Hardscrabble's role as Dean makes her one of the most powerful monsters at Monsters University.
Scariness is the true measure of a monster. If you are not scary, what kind of a monster are you?
With her legendary scaring skills and intimidating nature, she's not someone you want to mess with. But some way, somehow, Mike and Sully find a way to surprise her, and us in the process.
The two of you did something together that no one has ever done before. You surprised me. But as far as the two of you are concerned, there is nothing I can do for you now. Except, perhaps, wish you luck.
Number 8. Tuck and Roll, A Bug's Life.
Don't you understand? We are up.
Hey, they don't understand me. Tuck and Roll may be two characters, but they're virtually inseparable in the film. Both voiced by Mike McShane, these mischievous pillbugs amuse themselves and moviegoers by mimicking other insects and laughing at their misfortune.
You fired! You fired! You fired!
Oh, will you shut up?
You fired!
It doesn't matter that they don't say much we can actually understand, because their facial expressions and acrobatic antics alone are enough to make us laugh out loud. Number 7. Anton Ego, Ratatouille.
Amusing title. Anyone can cook. What's even more amusing is that Gusteau actually seems to believe it. I, on the other hand, take cooking seriously, and no, I don't think anyone can do it.
In Ratatouille, Anton Ego is the tough-as-nails restaurant critic who can make or break a chef's business. After one of his reviews ruins a former star chef, Ego gives the restaurant, now under new management, another chance.
I thought it only fair to give you a sporting chance as you are new to this game.
From his childlike wonder at the first bite, to his acceptance that the chef who won him over was a rat, to his subsequent flattering review, we're touched by Ego's transformation and realize there's so much more than meets the eye.
Last night I experienced something new. An extraordinary meal from a singularly unexpected source. To say that both the meal and its maker have challenged my preconceptions about fine cooking is a gross understatement. They have rocked me to my core.
Number 6. Ken, Toy Story 3.
Hi, I'm Ken.
Barbie, have we ever met?
I would have remembered. Love your leg warmers.
Nice ass cut.
Mixing comedy, drama, and action, the third film in the Toy Story franchise contains several grown-up moments, thanks to the heavily metrosexual Ken doll.
You're not a toy! You're an accessory! You're a purse with legs! Ow!
In addition to the innuendos with Barbie, the toy's new tour guide also had us rolling on the floor while modeling his room full of clothes in the dream house. And thanks to Michael Keaton's earnest yet hilarious voiceover, we'll never forget him.
Ken's dream house. It has a disco, it's got a dune buggy, and a whole room just for trying on clothes.
You have everything!
Everything except someone to share it with.
Number 5. Doug, Up.
My name is Doug. I have just met you, and I love you.
How can you resist this underdog who loves you as soon as he meets you? Though he's one of several talking dogs, Doug is still the odd one out when it comes to Muntz's not-so-friendly pack. Instead, he enjoys simple things like chasing squirrels,
Squirrel!
and is so full of energy it's infectious. He might not be too bright, but he's loyal to the core, and Up wouldn't be the same without him.
Doug! I was hiding under your porch because I love you. Can I stay?
Number 4. Rex, Toy Story.
How you doing, Rex?
Were you scared?
Andy's heaviest and probably biggest toy appears in all 3 Toy Story films, but it's his introduction in the first film that's got our vote. He's sweet, slow-minded, and oh so loyal. He also has a lot of feelings, especially when it comes to his tiny arms and his self-worth.
But what if Andy gets another dinosaur? A mean one. I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
Thanks to Wallace Shawn's energetic vocals, we really get to see Rex come into his own.
Maybe Andy will get another dinosaur, like a leaf eater. That way I could play the dominant predator.
Number 3. Roz, Monsters, Inc. This character is proof that Pixar can do a whole lot with very little.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Roz, the administrative clerk, may not be in many scenes, but her raspy voice, unfriendly appearance, and grouchy temperament quickly make themselves known.
Well, isn't that nice?
Voiced by Pixar's own Bob Peterson, Roz's threats that she's always watching take on even more meaning when she's later revealed to be more important to Monsters, Inc. than everyone initially believes.
Hello, boys. 2.5 years of undercover work were almost wasted. You intercepted that child, Mr. Sullivan. Of course, without your help, I never would have known that this went all the way up to Water News.
Number 2. Edna Mode, The Incredibles.
Weren't you just in the news, some show in Prague?
Milan, darling, Milan.
By mixing superheroes, comedy, and computer animation, Pixar attained massive box office success and multiple accolades with The Incredibles. While the film's been praised for its maturity, it also offers its share of laughs, with this over-the-top costume designer leading the charge.
What is it? Who are you? What do you want? Oh my God, you've gotten fat. Come in, come.
Edna Mode may be a woman, but thanks to director Brad Bird's candid yet fabulous voiceover, she's truly incredible.
This is a hobo suit, darling. You can't be seen in this. I won't allow it. 15 years ago, maybe, but now...
What do you mean? You designed it.
I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
You tell me what my suit is, woman! We are talking about the greater good!
Greater good? I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you are ever gonna get.
Of course Woody ain't worried. He's been Andy's favorite since kindergarten.
So, what brings you on this fine day to the EAC?
Number 1. Dory, Finding Nemo.
Hey, I've seen a boat.
You have?
Uh-huh, and it passed by not too long ago.
A white one?
Hi, I'm Dory.
Dory's such a beloved character in the Pixar canon that she's the focus of the Finding Nemo sequel. With her very short-term memory and heart of gold, she brings the biggest laughs to this tale of a father's search for his son.
Maybe he only speaks whale.
Dory?